Hi everyone, my name is Colleen Cleveland and of course I'm your instructor for month 2. Let's go over the assignments and the discussion that you will be doing this week. Of course, what you want to do is step 1, you need to do some research, working with your clients to address their long-term needs. And of course I want you to begin by reading the following pages: Marketing 46 to 55, MTIV Process Inspiration and Practice, pages 20 to 31. Review the Designful Company. And then I want you to watch the following videos: Project California Academy of Sciences, Project MUSAC, and Business and Design, and lastly, this one on YouTube. Now, of course, I want you to remember the week initial post is due before Wednesday night at 11:59 Eastern Standard Time. Now, please, this is probably one of the last few times that I will actually mention that, but make sure that you do to get it on time, because as you go through every class, they're going to want you to do that. So, for the initial post, you want to list each market sector that you identified in the draft of your idea for your thesis in week 1, which are those 3 companies that you picked out of that list, basically, of basically a nonprofit, maybe it's a workout center or something like that. But those 3 companies that you kind of picked out, you want to be able to make sure that you put it in this particular one, because basically I want you to include a relevant image to represent the sector. So if you have picked the Y, maybe you want to put some gym equipment in there. Within each sector, list 4 companies and their rankings with their sector. So if you have picked nonprofit, basically you want to pick 4 different companies that are equivalent to that. Elaborate on the information from this week's readings and videos by answering the questions below. And make sure you reproduce them on the discussion board exactly as they are listed below. So the questions are: given the market sectors and the 4 companies that choose in each sector, what clients' needs can you identify to justify each project? What benefit to consumers would you be gained by pursuing the project? Second question is: consider the competitive landscape in each sector and why it'd be important to go beyond a redesign in the current brand identity of your selected companies. And the third is: what are some of the more obvious features or services that are shared between the competing companies in each sector? Well, what exactly do all of them share, and what are some of the potential strategies for differentiating your selected company from the others? So what exactly is going to make your product different from the others as well? What do they share as far as what are the same things that they do share, and what exactly is different? So, when it comes to the responses, respond to a classmate's post completed before Friday, and I'd say Friday night at 11:59 Eastern. Respond to one classmate's post who hasn't yet received another classmate's a response from another classmate. So, and the questions you want to add are basically: were the questions answered in a way that demonstrated or an understanding of the information and concepts? Was the post accurate and persuasive? Go beyond that, though. I want to understand, why was it accurate and persuasive? I mean, what did they say? Was it the quote? Was it the research they did? I mean, what exactly about it made it accurate and persuasive? What exactly about it demonstrated an understanding of the information? And then, of course, what would you suggest to improve the information presented? And then make any additional comments. And it really reach down when it comes to critiques, because the fact is you want to do it constructively, but you also want to give them feedback saying, hey, you know what you could do better? Try this. And then the final post is due Sunday night before 11:59 Eastern Standard Time. So reflect on what you've learned from reading the material and watching the videos. Elaborate on the 3 most important concepts or ideas that you can take forward in your future work. So you have a total of 4 posts of which you need to do. So see if you can actually go about doing those 4 posts. Make sure that they're done in a timely manner. And make sure that they are definitely done by the deadlines. And then of course you have your rubric as to how exactly I'm going to wind up grading you. But one thing I want you to remember is always, I will always give you the question of why. Why do you think that? So let's go on to the assignment. Okay, for the design project, for this week's project assignment, you will create a 3-page visual verbal diagram to present 3 business sectors that you selected as the potential multimedia campaign for your thesis. So those 3 companies which you picked already could have been the nonprofit, could have been the health related, could have been something else. That you think that needs rebranding. And you're going to go and you're going to use the templates, the Pages template. If you don't have the Pages templates, see if you can talk to FSO support, see what they can do for you. And if not, talk to Ryan McClung. And what you're going to do is you're going to list your company, basically, and then you're going to basically list your competitors. And you're going to do it 1 for each page. So if you had your nonprofit, you could put it up here. If you had your workout company, if you have some other company that you basically put it there. And then of course you want to be able to look as far as their rankings. So what I want you to do is make sure that you design your presentation. You're going to have the template, so that's going to be available to you, but make sure you also design in that template and just don't throw everything up in there. Like I say, place each company's logo next to the corresponding screenshot. Make sure you read this particular paragraph again. And then save, export, and upload your work, and that's due before Sunday night at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And here's the rubric. So if your knowledge and persuasiveness is going to definitely be very important. So again, why are you doing this? Think of that when you are using your companies. And the visual articulation, basically how you design your pages. The verbal articulation, and then your creativity. So that's basically it. You do have your journal, and that's very simple. That's to add the content from this week's assignments to your journal, design journal. So make sure you do that. So if you do have any questions, I'll have a go-to meeting tonight, and this is tonight, Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. And if you do have any questions, email me at ccleveland@fullsail.com. All right. Thank you for listening, and if you do have any questions, don't hesitate to call or let me know.